Hi everyone, I'm back again. So I made a video back in September, I think it was, saying that I wasn't sure about the direction of my YouTube channel and everything else, and I wanted to be more about creativity. And then since then I released the cycling video from Scotland, which went down really well. Thank you everyone for the positive comments that you sent me from that. But then since then, the kind of rest of the year passed. I was quite busy with work. I wasn't feeling very sort of creatively inspired. We had a busy month at home with kids' birthdays, everything else, and then 2020 hit us. I thought, right, I'm going to make a video every single week in 2020, and all of a sudden a month's gone and I've done absolutely nothing from that point of view. So I started to have a bit of a think about why this might be. And I think what I came down to is that I've not really identified a direction. There is no direction. Creativity is great, but there are so many strands to that, and I've almost left it too open for myself. I've given myself too much choice, and that kind of choice has almost prevented me from actually making a decision on, will I make a video about this, that and the other. I don't want it to be a channel primarily about photography, because I'm not the best photographer in the world, and there's better photography channels out there. So what I mainly want to concentrate on is video and the video creation side of things, because that is the thing that I am most passionate about. I love making videos, and hopefully from the Scotland video, which I will link up here, you can see that. And that's what I want to do. I want to tell more stories. I want to explore the landscape. I want to show things from a bit of a different point of view and put my own spin on, whether that be in the creation or the edit. And that's what I'm going to do with this channel. I'm going to try and do that as much as possible and bring you guys along and show you my process, not just around the actual technical creation of the video, but around the thoughts that go behind it as well, and what I do in advance to plan it, and how I plan out my edits and stuff like that. So it's going to be more of a video creation channel with a bit of photography thrown in, because at the end of the day, that is still one of my key hobbies. I love going out taking pictures. So whenever I go and I do something that's particularly interesting photography wise, then I might show that as well. But it's going to be more leaning towards the video side, and probably a little bit of how I'm growing as a video creator as well, and how that ties into having my own business and working for myself. So that is now the main direction of this channel, and I will do it every week. Maybe. No, I will. It's going to take something major like illness or something like that for me to not do it every week, because this is what I want to do. It's a creative outlet for me. It takes me away from the work side of things a little bit. And something that's happened to me in the past with work is I've been so concentrated on work when I was a photographer, when I was a commercial photographer in a studio. And that constant photographing products in a studio absolutely killed the creativity of that I had when I was going out with my camera into the landscape. And I don't want that to happen again with this. So that's probably the main reason for doing this, and to try and inspire and give a little bit of my wisdom away as well. You might learn a few things, you might not. I'll try and make sure that you do. So this morning I went out into the Peak District, which isn't too far from where I live. I just need to start doing this a bit more, just going out with no real sort of agenda, seeing what happens with the conditions and seeing what I can capture. So this is just a little short. It's not really got any kind of story to it at all. It is mainly just a bunch of clips that of things I captured in the Peak District this morning with my drone and using my gimbal and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see, the weather conditions were pretty special, but nothing that really lent itself well to getting anything much photographically as well. I am going to, like I say, continue to do both of the things together. So if you are subscribed, thank you for continuing to subscribe. And if you're not, then please consider doing so, because I'm going to have some exciting stuff coming up over the next few weeks and months. So to leave it out, here's a few images I've taken over the last few weeks of this year. One of the things that I have managed to follow through with so far is getting out more with my camera and just being a bit more creative and just flexing that creative muscle. So I'll end the video here and show you some of those images now. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.